It's finally time to decorate for Christmas, so I'm going to spend this full weekend trying to make my house feel as festive and as cosy as I possibly can. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, and let's get decorating. Okay, I just want to preface this video by saying, if you're new here, I'm renovating my full house. It's about halfway done, but the living room, kitchen, hallway and upstairs aren't done. So the house might look a little bit ugly. And also, because it's still quite early, we haven't got our real tree yet because we're in November and it'll be dead by Christmas. So I'm going to put up my fake one that I got for 20p from a car boot sale, which looks like this. It is 7 foot tall, so I hope it fits in here because we've got short ceilings because we're in a bungalow, but it's a very pretty fair one. Hello. Look at this one. So I think I've finished the living room now. It was a bit challenging with Moose because he wanted to play with everything, but I'm going to show you some of my favourite decorations. So we've got the tree, and I think it looks very, very pretty, very sparkly. There's lots of gold shiny things on here. I really like these sparkly gold leaves. The angel wings for Chippy, and I do quite like these white fairy bows. I think I got these from Home Bargains last year, and I think I got some a few weeks ago, but I think they're in the garage, so I'll have to dig them out. But I'll pop a few more on if I do have them. But I just think it's very snowy and Christmassy and I love it. And that's the big bow on the top. And then just on the mantelpiece, it all needs decorating. There's chipped paint. To be honest, it looks a bit ugly with all this marble, but I've put a little stocking holder here. I do have another one of these stockings, but it's in a box on the dining table, so I'll eventually get to it. And I have these gold stars. I've just got this little station here with Chippy, his ashes, in this lovely little woodland box because he loved going on adventures. And then this gold tree which I got from the car boot sale recently for £1, and obviously the gingerbread candle. But this is the living room. It's feeling very cosy, and obviously I've got Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone on the TV because it's so Christmassy. It's amazing. Okay, day 2 of decorating my house for Christmas, and we're in my office now, so let's go get the tree. Okay, I'm going for a much smaller tree in here than I did last year. The 20p one that we put in the living room yesterday, I actually had in the front window last year, and it looked amazing from outside, but it was highly impractical for this room. It was way too big, and it meant that I had to move everything around, and every time I'd sit at my office desk, I would have to brush past the tree, and I'd knock decorations off, and it got quite stressful towards the end of December. So I'm not going to do that. And instead we're going for a smaller, more practical tree, and I think I might go for a white and glass theme in here again because that was really pretty when I did it a few years ago. I've got a casualty. So the last time I had this tree in here, I actually had it sat in this basket which I got from Home Bargains for £9.99 I think, and I can't figure out if I just balanced it in or if I had it stood on something. So whatever I did, I need to do it again because I want it to be sat in here so it's a little bit higher and looks a bit more special. But I think I just sort of pushed it in and jammed it around the wicker like that. And this one again is quite similar to the tree in the living room where it's more sparse than it is full, but I think it looks a bit more realistic. And I actually got this tree from IKEA about 5 years ago on Boxing Day. It was clearly used as a display tree because it was fully decorated and it just had a £10 sticker on. So I just literally picked it up, paid for it and walked out with a fully decorated tree. It was pretty funny. And although the decorations were okay, I sold them at a car boot sale because they weren't quite my style. And I am fairly organised when I put my decorations away. So I've got these two boxes which say Xmas Decks Office 2023. Christmas lights, glass baubles, gold tinsel and a blanket for the bottom of the tree. And a little gift box which has oh, my little white company bed in that I enjoy. And my little cherubs. But first, lights. Busy. Psst. What are you doing? Oh. Time for the bathroom now, and I'm going to start with the shelves behind me because I'm not too sure how I want to style them. Don't fall. Ooh.
I know where on the trees.
Yeah. Time to do the utility, and I've got a really long wooden shelf across the room and it needs a good deep clean. So I'm going to take everything off that first, give it all a hoover and a dust, and then we can work off a blank canvas. So let's do that. I've got my box of decorations.